Hey, FlimsyLunchTray here with a ranked video for you today. So normally I've been doing the Lunch with Flimsy videos on Wednesdays, but today that is not the case as I really didn't feel like I had anything to talk about this week at the moment recording this video. So today we're going to mix it up and we're going to show off the Neptune. So I've been playing the Neptune more often recently here in Ranked as I was grinding through the Edinburgh in Ranked, and I've gotten a Neptune. And I can say that Neptune is even more enjoyable when she's fully upgraded with all the modules that she needs, you know, from a 15-kilometer range to 16.5-kilometer range, torpedoes that hit a little hard, and that extra upgrade with the health pool as well is quite nice. So I've had really good luck with the Neptune in Ranked. Once I got her fully upgraded, I kind of struggled at first not having that 16.5 kilometers, you know, the more sniping meta and ships being further away. But yeah, it's been good. I've also submitted a video to Jingles that was not a good video. I did okay. I got 48 defended ribbons in that battle with the Neptune, but my team, you'd have to take your socks off to count how many. Count with your toes of how many things they did wrong. So I plan on sending him. Should have already sent it to him by the time this video comes out. I do also want to share that I will be doing a upgrade and commander build recommended video of the Neptune. This coming Saturday is the plan. So stay tuned for that as well. So on to the battle. So here in the battle, our team has decided to do a CB push. As we have taken C, we're moving up, and kind of as we've talked in chat, you know, if we do this, the thing with a one flank push and with like the CB, BC flank push is that your team has to commit to doing this. So my team's decided this, so I was like, sure, I'll support it happening. Because if your team doesn't commit to doing this, it can be a real pain in the butt. As you can kind of see, some of our battleships are taking a more safe, cautious route right now towards the back. So I'm moving up this way, and with having a smoke, because you can choose between a 10-kilometer radar or a smoke. I've had most success thus far with a smoke screen thus far. And we're moving up here. So right now I still haven't been detected, which is kind of why I'm still moving up right now, because I would normally I expect to be detected if a destroyer player is pushing out in front, but it doesn't seem that there is a destroyers over here, since we're only spotting the Agger here in the cap. So I decided I'm going to push up a little bit more, and then I'm going to pop smoke, and we're going to start pressuring him. So I get detected right there. Not entirely sure if that's by him, but I have my hydro going, and I dumped some preemptive torps, because what I'm thinking, if you guys caught my Monday video on cruisers, usually when cruiser players, when they feel pressured, they do exactly what he's about to do, versus just backing up. They get really panicky, they push forward, they give you full broadside, and then they turn out. So I've dumped torpedoes in 2 waves in case the first one was too early. And expectations that this cruiser player may do this. And he's exactly done what I talked about in part 4 Greece of how to map cruisers. But this is Sleeping Giant, of course. But it's the same principle. So we actually take him out before the torpedoes get there, as he totally would have been dead to rights a few seconds later. So off to a good start, we get first blood. And I was backing up there because the smoke firing penalty for the Neptune in a smoke screen is 6.6 kilometers. So I'm always working to keep that in mind, and I always try to angle as best I can in the smoke screen to avoid any blind fire happening. So for now, I've decided that I want to continue to work here. I moved up in case the Agger had dumped torpedoes, but I think they were 6 kilometers. I can't really remember. But also I have this, was this a Magi player off to the side here. And so I'm wondering if he's going to push through the channel, and then I'll be able to dump torpedoes and get some more damage. So I'm kind of just playing patiently here and still sending some shots out here on the FDG. So our teams continue to push up. You can see that our, what is it, Lee Fantastic? Yeah, something like that. You can see he's already moved pretty far up, and he's really committed to the push. So he's going to be harassing the FDG on the side there. So as my team pushes up, you may have noticed that we've only ran into 3 enemy ships so far. Only 3 have been spotted on the map, I believe, at this point. So that tells me that, you know, the enemy team has gone half and half, somewhat. And I let my team know that I'm going to cover the rear, because I'm expecting, you know, we haven't seen the destroyers pop up yet. I'm expecting that the destroyers are going to push into C, the cap that we've taken. And I'm just reversing for now. I'm kind of waiting to see if maybe a ship will be detected on the other side here. But then I'm going to turn a little bit more, and then I'm going to face my guns towards Charlie cap. Because right now, our team, we're in a good position. It just depends on how things unfold from here. Because not only when your team decides to do a CB, BC push up the one flank, that's the first important thing is that your team commits to doing it, right? And they don't just get stalled out and hang in the back. The second key part is covering the rear. And so I've decided that I'm going to be that player to cover the rear with my smoke screen. I've got my hydroacoustic search is about to come off cooldown. And looky there. Here comes the Jutland in the cap. So I don't think he was expecting to find me right there. So I don't fire because, one, my guns are just now on target. But if I shoot now, he's going to be able to detect me because my smoke firing penalty range, right? We've talked about that. And so I'm just going to be patient. I'm going to push and pick him up with my radar. Now I go ahead and dump some preemptive torps to the right here in case there's a cruiser, because now keep in mind, we haven't seen the Jean Bart, we haven't seen the Seattle, we haven't seen the Akazuki player yet. So I just go ahead and dump that. Now, as I push up on him, I'm going to try to slow down here, because if I keep pushing, I'm going to expose myself to any other enemy ships that are maybe pushing from the alpha cap. So I want to isolate how many targets I have firing at me. So I'm kind of angled in here, I'm going slow. Okay, there's the first set of torpedoes. We're going to be able to dodge that because we slowed down. Here's the second set. Okay, so that's I'm going to have to watch out for. Now, see, I'm being targeted by multiple ships. And there's a Jean Bart. So he's hit me. So I go ahead and pop the heel because I know I'm about to take 1 torpedo. But I'm going to take this Jutland player out for sure. So we've taken him out. Now my goal, I instantly smoke up, I nose in, I was getting ready for that, because I angled to the right versus showing my opposite side and being more broadside to any enemy ships that could be potentially pushing in. Okay, so now we have the Seattle. And so you can see it's going to be kind of like this right now. So I decided I'm going to pop smoke, but I know my smoke firing penalty range, I'm going to be detected, because I wasn't quite sure how close Seattle was when I first instantly popped it. But you can see that a Jean Bart player just threw shells up over the island. And so I have decided if I sit here, I am going to be in a bad position because the Jean Bart player is going to be able to push around the island and do more damage to me. So I've decided I'm going to rush the Seattle because the Seattle doesn't have torpedoes. You can see that I'm focusing on his front turrets. We've incapacitated, I think, them twice now, or one of the 2 turrets twice now, and we're going to incapacitate again. And we've got 3 fires burning. Our repair party has come on cooldown, and we're going to rush him. I'm not going to ram him because I'm going to torpedo him. And he's so kindly moved up for me. And dead. So we get the high caliber there and taking him out. And now the Akazuki player has popped up, right? And so my heal is about to come on cooldown. I don't know if the Akazuki player thought I was for sure going to die or what, but he's definitely made a misplay here. And now because I've moved up, the Jean Bart player doesn't have a firing solution on me, right? I think he might be able to... There's a low part in the island here, but I can safely just work on chipping down this Akazuki player without worrying about the Jean Bart player having a really good firing solution on me, because the Fletcher player on our team, he asked if I was going to do all right in taking the cap, and if I was going to be okay. And he's come down to assist, and we've done okay. So it was good. So one right after another, and that was that was a really good battle. I really enjoyed this one here. So just being able to have that map awareness and knowing that as our team pushes the CB flank, we also have to cover the rear. And I think we did relatively well. And being able to try to isolate how many targets we had firing at us. I mean, yeah, we did get chunked from the Jean Bart player, but I had to nose more in to avoid eating multiple torpedoes. So now, score timer is about to run out, so the battle's wrapped up really quickly. I'm just going to try to get some last-minute damage. It would have been nice to have gotten a Kraken, but there wasn't enough time with the scoreboard and points. The Fletcher is going to be able to dump torpedoes before time runs out. So really good battle, and that moves us up to a rank 3. I've reached rank 1 right now. I'm just in qualifications now. So with flags mounted, we did over 13,000 experience, over 3,423 or free XP. We got Dreadnought. I love getting Dreadnought. Neptune, First Blood, High Caliber, 2 torpedoes, 4 destroyed, 4 incapacitations, flooding, and some secondary hits there as well. We're going to top the team with 2,587 base experience, and our Lee Fantastique coming in second place with the 2 kills. And so really a stomper there on the enemy team. So yeah, kind of feel a bit bad for them, but we played really well. So you can see we took the Seattle for all of his health. We took the Jutland player for pretty much all of his health. The North Carolina player helped us on our team there. We did pretty chunky damage on the Aguirre. Took the Akazuki for most everything he had. I'm going to end with over 505,000 credits. Net profit with the premium account. So overall, just a really fantastic battle. I really enjoyed it, and I wanted to get this video out to you guys sooner than later. And also getting to tie it with now when I do the upgrade and commander build videos for different type of ships. My goal is to try to pair that video showcasing those skills if I have a high enough point captain, and then giving you like showcasing a battle. So that I'll have a Neptune upgrading commander build video coming Saturday. And they'll showcase, I think I'm at that 18-point commander now on my Neptune, but I think I'm using 17 of those points overall. As I'm building this captain for my Minotaur, but honestly, they're probably going to be the exact same commander build-wise. So yeah, so just kind of showing you guys there the 2 parts of when you do a CB flank push, help encourage your team to commit, but then also remember that there needs to be a player or 2 that covers the rear as the rest of your team pushes forward. And then you got to see how we isolated our targets there at the end, so we didn't have so many enemy ships being able to have a firing solution on us. And worked really well, because I was not expecting maybe to perhaps get that far, but that's the fun when you're in positions like that and you make the most out of those types of plays. So if you enjoyed today's battle, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. Subscribe if you want to see more. And if you haven't subscribed, thanks so much. As I record this, I think we're 145 subscribers. So almost 250 subscribers. So really appreciate growing the community here with you guys. And make sure to join the Discord server as well if you want to. That's in the description. So next time, take care.